Happy Love Week. Happy Valentine's Week to you all. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, hey, hey. Damn, you want to come in live and give the background? Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited and so happy for this journey. My God, as I begin to start this journey with promoting our book. Hey, Nitra. Hey, Nene. Hey, Nene. Promoting the book, Seasons of Divorce. We want to get some background on Seasons of Divorce, answer some questions. I hope the light is not too much and you guys could. Oh, I see you, Tam. So we're going to talk about healing and the book and questions that you guys all might have, and some questions that people have asked me already about the book and pretty much the foundation and where the book came from and the idea and everything. I'm happy Tam is on. Hey, Alex. Hi. So yeah, I just want to give a little background, just give an introduction, and I know I've posted for you guys to purchase the book and read the book, but you guys haven't heard me speak on the book and on the project. So I just wanted to introduce myself and introduce the book and where we're going with this. It's an amazing journey that started way before I got involved in it. With the founder, CEO of Make It Rise, Tamara Johnson. If you go to her page and you follow her, you'll be able to get more of a backstory on her vision and how she got to this point of speaking on the healing from divorce. First of all, we want to make it extremely clear that we are not promoting divorce. We are promoting healthy marriages. But what happens sometimes in life? Sometimes in life, things happen and we have to deal with it. So divorce is one of those things that has happened in my life, in many people's life, the ladies' lives that are authors, my co-authors in the book. And so in that process, and all of us are in different seasons in the process of healing from divorce. But in that process, we have to go through a healing process. Everything that we go through, we need to heal from to move on. Otherwise, we're going to carry it with us. We're going to carry it with us in the way that we act, the way that we talk, the way that we move in life. We're going to carry it with us. So healing is very important in whatever season that you is, whether it's divorce, whether it's a bad breakup, whether it's you're going through a season of trying to heal from molestation, trying to heal from rape, trying to heal from a physical, a mental abusive relationship. All those things have an impact on your life that you need to work on healing. Otherwise, you're going to carry it with you, and it's going to show in the way that you walk, in the way that you talk, in the way that you carry on the next relationship, in the way that you interact with your kids, in the way that you have relationships with, whether it's female friends, intimate relationships. You have to heal in order to move forward. So I just wanted to touch bases. I hope you guys have gotten the books. I hope you guys have some questions for me. The main question that I want to touch on that I've been asked before while working on this book, and then once the book came out, is why am I talking about divorce and I'm married? So that's the big question for Kimmy. Well, you married, so why are you talking about divorce? Well, because divorce is a part of my story. Divorce, I wouldn't be married today if I didn't go. Divorce is part of my story. The process of the divorce and breakup and bad relationship is a part of my story. And I wouldn't be in the marriage that I'm in today if I wouldn't have healed from that trauma in my life. So I am speaking on divorce because when I went through divorce and after divorce relationships, I didn't have the resources. I didn't have like-minded women. I didn't have the encouragement. I didn't even have the guts, I would say. I didn't have the guts I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. I was, all the things, like I was all of those negative things that, how could I, I have, kids and then baby daddies and then, all this stuff. Hey, how can I move forward in this thing without healing? And I couldn't, but I didn't have the resources or the tools to handle those things. So what did I do? I tucked it away and I kept making the same mistakes over and over again when it came down to relationships. And making those same mistakes was running my life in a negative way. Even though on the outside, being dressed, having your hair done and some lip gloss on and some outfits and some purses and some stuff, all your stuff, the bags and the car and what have you, you got all that stuff. But inside, I wasn't whole. I wasn't happy. I wasn't healthy, and I wasn't whole inside. So I had to unhealthy coping. I was unhealthy coping. On the outside, trying to look the part. On the inside, tore up. So I did not have the resources. I didn't even have the guts to go ask for help. I'll say that. So what I'm hoping that this journal will do is give people the guts to ask for help. Give them the courage to ask for help. Let them know they don't have to be ashamed. Let them know there's life on the other side of divorce. Let them know there is life on the other side of a bad breakup. Let them know there is life on the other side, whatever it is that you are going through. So this is a journal that will definitely get you. It's not a do all, tell all. We're not perfect in this thing. We're living. We're just telling our story to try to help the next person heal, to try to at least give them a jump start. Give them a jump start in how to heal, and how to cope with that thing, and how to move forward. Because if you don't, you're going to take it from one, you're going to take that bad stuff into the next relationship, into the next thing that you get into. So we have to be our sister keeper and our brothers. Let's don't count our brothers out. We actually have a man's version coming up. We have a man's version coming up, and it's not only women that need help with, life on the other side. It's not only women that need help with coping. It's not only only women that go through the mental and emotional, thing when it comes down to a breakup. So we just giving each and every one that needs this hope. And if you aren't the one that's going through a divorce or a breakup, read it and then give it to somebody. Share it with somebody who you think that can benefit from it. On top of, I believe this journal, after reading from cover to cover and everybody's entry, if you take the word divorce out, you can almost put, I would say you can put everything that you need healing from in the space of divorce. There is life on the other side of divorce. There is life on the other side of a diagnosis. There is life on the other side of rape. There is life on the other side of molestation. There is life on the other side. So even though you may not be going through a breakup or a divorce, then you could possibly use this for healing in other areas that you just might be, where you just might. Oh, yes, Alex. Yes, Alex said, when I got divorced, I felt like I failed at God because I made a commitment to him first. It was painful, and I earned to have a better relationship with God. This book gives hope and support system, structure to move forward. Emotions can feel like a roller coaster. My God. Yes, that is amazing. I remember those feelings of feeling like I disappointed God, feeling like I disappointed, God, myself, my kids, everybody who came to this big old wedding with the big old dress and the big old, all the stuff. Yeah, and it was embarrassing. Yes. It was embarrassing. And, I didn't want to touch it. I just wanted to put it on the back shelf and act like it never happened and walk like I was okay, faking the funk, faking like I was good. But inside I wasn't. So I'm just hoping everybody could get something. What's really amazing about this book is the journal prompts, the space that you get after you read one of the entries, and you can jot down your feelings, you can jot down your ideas. I am a journal. I love journaling. I have journals everywhere. I love journaling. It helps me, helps with my thoughts. It helps with my, it calms me. It calms me. Right along with music, journaling calms me. And I'm going to encourage each and every one that can hear my voice to journal. Even if you just got a piece of paper and wrote down, you going through something, write down. You have happy thoughts, write them down. Sad thoughts, write them down. Ideas, write them down. Journaling is so important. It is so important. So I am opening the floor for questions or comments. Questions, comments, concerns. What do you think? What do you think? And what questions might you guys have? What questions do you guys have? I did touch on the one question that had been asked to me over and over, like, why am I talking about divorce when I'm married? Well, you have to get to a point of, you got to heal before you can get. I tried it. I tried not being healed, getting into the next relationship, and it was not successful. I had to heal from within myself in order to build something with somebody else. I have a question. How did writing this make you feel during it? Did you relieve your trauma? Let me start with the second one, relieving my trauma. The writing the book did bring up old thoughts and memories, but by the time I did write this book, write the entry in this book, I believe that I was already past that season of the trauma part of it. I had already healed from that season of the trauma part of it. So it made me feel it made me feel really good writing it, because I felt like when I was writing it, Tam, when you brought it to me, and discussed what the book was going to be about. The first thing I thought about is help. God already gave me the yes. Let's start there. God gave me the yes to go ahead with starting to tell my story. That my story, my words, my actions would be helpful to others, to help others heal. So I was already given the yes from God. Second, I was already through the trauma part of the bad divorce, the bad breakup thing. It was already, I was past that point. But it made me feel good to know that I could possibly give words to someone, and they could use it to help within their healing process. So that's how I felt during the process of the book. I was actually really excited, happy about this project. So yeah. Alex said I need to pull off layers, oh my God, of the trauma before entering into another relationship. It took me over 5 years, and it's okay. It's definitely okay. It's definitely okay. Nobody can tell you when it's time. Alex, it took me many years and many failed relationships. Many years and many failed relationships to get past the trauma, to get past I kept making the same mistakes because I didn't wait on God to give me yes. I would end one thing and start another without the okay of God. So I just kept putting myself back in the same situation until I started taking responsibility for my part in the why. Even if I can say, okay, I was a good woman and I didn't do this and I didn't do that. Well, how did I respond to that thing? How did I carry it? How did I let it show in me that wasn't of God? And so when it came down to me, healing, it took forever because I kept making the same mistakes without getting the okay from God. Okay, in the divorce, still don't ask God for it until I get into the next relationship that wasn't of God, and then asking God to get me out of it. So I kept the pattern. I kept the pattern. And it was so unhealthy. So unhealthy. So when you talk about healing journey, it took me many years, many mistakes, me doing, I'm going left and God told me to go right. And then me asking him to get me out of it. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely a healing process. Nobody can tell you when you should be healed. Okay, well, it's been 5 years. You should be over that by now. Oh, it's been 6 months. You should be over that by now. No. 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 You have to move forward, and we cannot have okay, you know what? I'm not going to say we, I'm going to say me, that I'm speaking for Kim. I could not move forward in a healthy relationship until one, I got the yes from God. That was the first thing. I had to get the yes from God, on top of knowing who I was, getting in tune with myself and knowing who I was. Can't move forward. I could not move forward. The yes from God and knowing who I was. And until I got that down packed, it was no way. It was no way that I can move forward. No way I can move forward. No way. So, so yeah, that's good. And like Alex, and then Tam said, everyone's healing journey look different. Definitely looks different. Definitely looks different. I think I'm having an issue with Instagram. It definitely looks different. So, and that's okay. And it's okay. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy that you definitely got got that out of it, Alex. Yeah, and it made me feel good and like a sense of empowerment writing it, because I know that I want to touch so many people that need to hear that it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed, because you know, especially when you talk about God and the church and the way that it's looked upon, and what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to do it, how we're supposed to, do, this thing called life when it comes down to the church. And each each individual journey is definitely different. And we can't do it like mama did it or grandma did it or sister did it or whoever's been in that 40-year, marriage. Everybody's journey is different. So definitely, I really really appreciate it, Alex, so much. So yeah, that is, any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? I thank you guys so much. I just thank you guys so much for your input. If you're looking at the replay of this, if you're looking at the replay of this, just tap in some questions, and I can always get back with you with the questions, anything that you may have. You guys know, anybody that knows me knows that I am very transparent. I'm not trying to fake the funk with this thing. If I'm going to be helpful to anyone, I have to be open. I have to be transparent. I have to be willing to give myself, in a manner of, to help. Because I can't sit up there and claim to want to help others and then want to lie or not be honest or hold back the truth. No, this is what it is. This is what it is. And I just want everybody to know that it is life. After whatever that trauma is, there is life. There is life. There is life. There is life after. I encourage each and every one of you guys to get the book. To get the book. I want to encourage each and every one of you guys to work on yourself. I want to encourage each and every one of you guys to love yourself. And what does that look like? And for you, what does loving yourself look like for you? Encourage yourself. My God. Encourage yourself. Yeah. And just stay on top of what you need for yourself. We can be a lot of things for a lot of different people. We have a lot of titles. We have mother, we have wife, we have girlfriend, we have co-worker, we have, all of these different titles that we have. But what do we have for ourselves? What type of love are we giving to ourselves to be able to be strong enough to be able to push forward? We have to, we need that. We need it. So I just want to encourage each and every one of you guys, be happy, be healthy, be whole within yourself. Stay healthy, stay on top of your health. I encourage that. I encourage early detection on whatever it is, whether, whatever diagnosis, we want to be early on that thing so that we could, so that we can get a head start of it. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Be healed. Yes. Be happy. Be healthy. Be whole. Be healed. Yes. Have to be healed to move forward. I could not move forward in a healthy life, in a healthy marriage, healthy relationships with my children, healthy relationships with my co-workers without being healed from past trauma, from past hurt, from past whatever it may be. So we will have much more. I want all of you guys to go over to Make It Rise. Make It Rise on Instagram and Facebook as well, YouTube as well. We do have monthly, the beginning every Monday this year, the first Monday of the month, we will have each lady that represents the month in the book. We have a live, and they're going to give their insight on their month and on their season. So we want you guys to stay connected to Make It Rise, and Make It Rise, and then Seasons of Divorce, Life After Divorce on IG, and stay connected with Life After Divorce. Stay connected to Make It Rise, and that will give you all of your updates on. We're having a gala. Get your pretty dresses ready. We're having a gala in November. We will be posting that shortly. Start selling tickets and getting that together, and that's going to be in November. And so I'm looking forward to seeing all of you guys, everybody, to come out and have a good time with us. This summer, Seasons of Divorce men's journal, healing journal, will be out. So we know that we don't want to leave the men out. We always think about the woman. We always think about the woman, going through trauma and breakups and this and that. What healing do men need? They need healing as well. They need encouragement as well. And who better to do it but another man, to be able to tell them it's okay to hurt, it's okay to cry, it's okay, but there is life on the other side of that thing. And for the gala, we will have early bird tickets. Our early bird tickets will be coming soon. So we will be selling tickets early for November. And then I think that's it. We got the men coming. I'm very excited to see the men be vulnerable and transparent about their journey with healing. I'm looking forward to that. So I will keep you guys posted on that as well. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for sharing a couple of minutes with me. And I love each and every one of you guys. You guys have an amazing week. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Love Day. Be safe out there. I love you. Good night.